Hey guys, welcome to your Watch Me First for week 8. This is going to be posted on the very top. Week 8 is all about your IRB application. You are actually submitting your final IRB application by using the answers from your research doc, revising it if necessary, and putting it in the application. You're going to click the buttons that are necessary to click, put in all the information that is needed. So if I look at the IRB application, and it is exactly the same as the previous application. Whether it is an exempt or expedited depends on whether you are using already collected data or you're using data that's already part of the instructional strategies in the classroom. It would be exempt. Expedited is you're collecting some data. However, you're collecting data from adults or you're collecting data that is as a survey or something else. That is expedited. If you're working on interviewing with minors, that is students, in the school K-12 setting, then it will be a full board IRB. And I hope none of you have that because I've already talked to people. So you have all your submission date, all your information, your faculty advisor would be me. And so you're going to put as a faculty advisor information here. Title, you're going to give it a title. You're going to choose other MSU base, put your course number, my name. Then you're going to choose all of this. You have these questions you have already done these questions in your research document. So that's what they come down over here. And then in the end, you're going to get your signatures. And I'll work on getting the department chair and getting my own signatures and everything else. So when you talk about what has to be submitted with the IRB, I have made a list of all the documents that have to be submitted with the IRB. And so you're going to submit the IRB application, which is there. You're going to put your CITI certificates, both of them again. Your consent forms, whichever one you're modifying. It's not about getting the signatures. You cannot do the study or give the consent form till the IRB approval is there. So whichever consent form works for you, you're going to put that. You're also going to put a script of what would you say to your students or participants to invite them. If you have a permission from your supervisor or principal, that's what goes over here. Any of your data collection instrument, questionnaire, even if you're using DIBELS or any of those instruments that you're using, you're going to put a copy of those over here. All of those go over here. And then do not forget to add my CITI certificate in your application. I'm going to repeat again. Do not forget to add my CITI certificate in your application. I actually give you my CITI certificate. That is what you have over here. So here's your application. Here are the documents that comes from you. And then here is my CITI certificate that needs to be added. So if you submit one file with the application, all the documents and my CITI certificate with the signatures and everything else, you get 5 extra bonus points. Your IRB application is for 50 points, so you get 5 bonus points only if it is submitted as one file. If you forget signatures, if you forget any documents, that's okay. I'm going to talk about it, but you will not get the extra credit. You still have to do it because incomplete IRBs are going to be rejected, right? And it is going to show on your grade too. So, but you will not get the extra credit. There is no second chance for the extra credit for the IRB application, okay? I will help you complete the IRB application because I do want you guys to get approval. I want you guys to be successful, okay? The next thing is this is your blanket IRB. I would have already emailed or talked to students who are doing the blanket IRBs. So if you're doing that, you will submit the IRB application for the assignment, but you will also submit the blanket IRB because I can sign these off and you can start your data collection right away. Some of you have to wait for approval from the IRB committee to do the data collection. That is just the way it is. Okay, so if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Here's your application, the documents, my CITI certificate, the blanket IRB that you have to submit, and you can open it up and see. It's not a big thing. You're talking about age, type of data collection, voluntary, non-voluntary, identification, purpose. You already have all of those. You're going to sign. This is going to be not a typed signature. This can be your type name, but the signature has to be handwritten signature, okay? So this is your, and then you're going to attach any permission that you have from your principal or a supervisor, okay? So that is all needed for the blanket IRB. And here is your IRB application Dropbox. You'll submit your blanket IRB in the same folder as another file. Please do not make one file of the IRB application and the blanket. That's not what I need. That's going to make it really difficult to work through all of them. IRB application, all documents in one file is your extra credit. Blanket IRB is only applicable to the students that I've talked to, and they submit a separate file that is called the blanket IRB. Okay. If you have any questions, once again, please don't hesitate to ask. Best of luck. It's exciting. We're right there in actually looking at the results and analyzing the data. So, once again, best of luck.